What the hell? Melisha, I ain't doing it no more. I wonder if I could play a different one. I ain't doing it no more at all. I ain't doing it no more. I ain't playing it no more. We could just talk about it because I really know what happened. And I'll share that one on my I'll share this one, y'all, on my page so y'all can finish watching it or whatever. Cause I'm trying to figure out why it won't let me, but we ain't gonna try it no more. It's a lot about it. It's the interrogation is on there and stuff. Yeah, no, it ain't. Yeah, and that's A&E, and so it won't let me play it. So I'm not gonna do it no more. But anyway, it's okay. Y'all get the gist of it, and I'm gonna share it on my community wall so y'all could just go over there and watch that whole video. You know, but let's just talk about it a little bit because it's so much that struck me. Like like I said, when I was watching it, I was just like, what in the world is going on? This is a lot. Like, I won't say exactly. Yes, it is real good. This is a lot like what we are talking everybody's talking about right now. The Holly, the Romika, this is, I mean, like, damn. You know what I'm saying? The only thing is, what you will find out is, yes, she did get the D penalty, but she ended up going back after 13 years she was on death row. She ended up going back and getting, I don't know how she got it, I forgot, and you can see it in the video, but she ended up getting it dropped down to first degree or whatever. And honestly, and that's why I'm so gun ho on Holly is not coming home. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's nothing. It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. And that's why I really feel like Carlos is out here. He in prison. He got life without parole. Sabby. But I really feel like that, and I said this last night, and I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. Like, I don't think that young lady should go to trial. Y'all, I don't. I don't think she should go to trial. Um, because I'm afraid for her myself. For real. And I really believe the ninja is out here, and I believe he's only fighting for himself. He's not thinking about you. He's thinking about you just as much as he thought about you when he was on the streets. And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, he going to keep you close just like he kept you close then. He's going to keep you close cuz he's using you. That's what narcissists do. They use you. And that's what's happening in this situation. Um You know what I'm saying? Like, so he had a whole lot of the yeah, he probably did already flip. And this man Josh, literally, y'all. That's what I'm saying. People got to stop speaking. Um, oh, why she pull up? Why she pull up? Did he call her? How do we know? We just watched this man lure his wife to a trailer to be unalived. Why is that so hard to believe that it could be done? She told him, did y'all hear him when she said, did y'all hear her when she said, she told him, he told her, she said, it's done. You don't never have to worry about her calling the police on you. You don't have to, what? What? Like, some of this stuff is be unbelievable. Like, you would do all that for a man, and to think you're going to get away with it, that'd be the craziest part. Like, what makes their mind think that they're going to get away from it, get away with it? No, Joanne, you did, but not really. I'm gonna put the video on my community wall, and then you could go back and watch it because they won't let me play it for long. He did. I really believe that, and I believe that If y'all listen so much to these people that's running around, getting on these panels and doing all this stuff, they fighting for Carlos. They ain't fighting for Harley, they fighting for Carlos. Okay? And that further makes me think he had a little more involvement than he's putting on. Cause why do you need to be fought for so hard? Why do you need to give out information and pass this on and pass that on and put that, get somebody this to put that out here? Come on now. It's something to that. It is something to that. And her family is not paying attention. Y'all could not be paying attention for real. Because he's not thinking twice about y'all. Yo, the only one I see out here is the auntie. And you know what I'm saying? That's her right to do. But girl, you don't see? Y'all don't see? A narcissist will use a tiny bit of them, but in turn use a lot of you. You better say it, and that is what is happening. And I don't ain't nobody ever been able to get into my mind that god dang on hard, y'all. I'm serious. For real. Um, it's not, and it's not. It has happened so many times. I fall asleep watching stuff like this, y'all. For real. But it's not. And that's why I said the other day, that's why these shows are made. That's why you have Snap. Snap is all what? Women unalivers. Then you have For My Man. That's all what? Women. It's showing you that these women will actually do these things for their man. Hey, Ramona. Thank God atheist someone who knows about the law. I think you meant to say about the law and what's going on with this case. Hmm. Hey, Teresa. He did the green light. You didn't hear when he said it. He did the. Talk to me. Talk to me, Latae. Co-conspirator. Hmm. Hmm. Mastermind. Co-conspirator. You know something. Cause I ain't never seen a ninja that need to be fought so hard that they passing over information. Cause ain't nobody out here fighting for the person that's already in the cuffs. They fighting for him. And I think it was a situation. I think somebody was discussing it was two against one. And Ashley Chats has a very good video out right now. Um or whatever. So y'all, it's on my page too, it's on my wall. But absolutely it was two against one. Absolutely it was. You know what I'm saying? Like you got one over here armed, and then you got one with his arm around my neck. She ain't have a way out. She couldn't leave. They're fighting for Carlos, but Carlos wouldn't piss on them if they was on fire. A bunch of pygmies on this side. Yeah. And I really find it funny, and I ain't trying to be funny because it's so many people that it's just so many people we have listened to and watched that don't like crybaby men, and oh, he doing this, he doing that, or he giving them this and he giving them that. We've all heard that before, right? But this one is okay to do all of that. He's okay to give his friends messages to come and put out about a woman he was intimate with, about a woman he had a child with. Where do they do that at? I know niggas pillow talk with females, but to pillow talk with another nigga is weird to me. That is weird to me. He didn't pull the trigger, but he definitely conspired to commit. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. And that's why he running around here. That's why he's posting these photos and these videos about her, and trying to look like um he's hurt. He's hurt. A narcissist is all about them. And most of the time, during and after the fact, they still gonna make it about them even when you gone. You still gonna be the problem. He said, I need people to speak up for me. And only after Holly was arrested on that Facebook Live, he said that. That's sad. Speak for yourself or get you a lawyer and tell them to come speak for you. Matter of fact, tell them to tell you to close your mouth. I'm sorry, like I would never understand being so obsessive, being so territorial about a man that I would take out another female. I'm mm. If I gotta be in competition with another female, number one, I don't need you. But if my mind click like that where I just feel like I done lost it, I'ma do you. I'ma do you. Cause you the problem. I just said that earlier. It's something more going on with Carlos and why David is trying to protect him. They're covering up something and they don't want it to get out. It's very suspicious. It is. It's very suspicious. Spinning a narrative for him. Yeah. Making the victim look bad. Making the victim look bad. Hey, Chrissy loves purple. Yes, Terry, we back. Hey, Joanne. Oh, narcissist loves spectacles. We seeing this in real time from someone who doesn't give a hoot about anyone. No, he don't. No, he don't. I don't care how they try to spin it. I don't care how they try to spin it. Y'all think I don't believe when Neek was on that panel when she said he was an internet dad? I believe it. I believe it wholeheartedly. Did you? I think we seen like two videos. See, I don't even want to do that, but I think we seen like two videos of him in a car with a mirror. You seen Romika with a mirror damn near everywhere she went. Damn near every picture she took. Let me see. If you're innocent, you don't need one. You don't need but one person to speak for you. And that's you. That's you. That's it. You said it. The truth never needs any defending. Never. Never. I wonder like where do women get off thinking if I get her out the way, listen, if I get her out the way, I can continue this relationship with this, you know, without interference, without her, you know what I'm saying? Without him saying, I gotta go see, I'm finna go to my BM house. Like, where do you get off thinking that you're just going to live? Y'all think that's a stable mind? That you're just gonna live happily ever after you unalive somebody? That's not a stable mind. He is not an internet dad now. He can't even post because we all know it's old, and that's a fact. He can't be. He can't be. It's no amount of jealousy. It's no amount of desire to be with a man that I'm feel like I gotta. Man, what competition? I am my own competition. I'm never feeling like I gotta eliminate the competition. Never in life. Like we gotta do better. And the reason that girl that we was just watching, if y'all was in here, I don't know. But the girl that we was just watching, that the reason that she actually went on death row was because it was premeditated. It was premeditated. And unfortunately, I feel like they're gonna find premeditation in this. They're gonna find premeditation in this. Usually when the mom don't want to fool with the man no more, they don't want to have anything to do with the children. Yep. It's a lot of them like that. It's a lot of them like that. Hmm. And that's probably why she felt the need to drop them off at the door. Yeah. There's a video of Amir in the car with Carlos. He's talking to him crazy, telling him, "You always on your phone, man." Hmm. That would be the parents' fault, right? That wouldn't be his fault. Again, he. Hey, Foxy. What Philly girl just say? That's a bad shit crazy man. That man may turn around and beat you to a pulp because he finally realized that you took his child mom away, and it's a no win in that. Yeah, and that could happen. You know what I'm saying? Because he's still over there. If it, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though I don't feel like it's genuine, he's still over there reminiscing. He's showing old pictures of him and her. He's talking about he missed her. You know what I'm saying? Like, where you at? Where you at? We ain't seen you be posted yet. Not yet. Mm-mm. Miss Lisa say he ain't a good father at all. Gigi, what you say? The ninjas, the ninjas is sugary because what real man is out here swinging for another man? And the pillow talking is so telling. It's more people involved in the situation. That's why they running crazy, running everywhere. In chats they ain't never been in before. Like they're not missing a beat. They're not missing a beat. They're in chats they have never been in before. It's like where you come from. Y'all saw his main man, his right hand yesterday coming feline. Like, where you been? Where you this chauffeur? You everywhere. If it sounds like it's too close to what you know, then they pop out the bushes like, oh, uh, gotta say this. Can't let that be out there. This whole thing was about him missing her, wanting her attention, using any and everybody to get it with no shame. You better say it, Boogie Bella. You better say it. Hmm. And what was he telling Holly? Oh, she won't leave me alone. Oh, she this. So was she Amelia? Was she like, okay, well, I'll get rid of her for you. Mm. Y'all think people don't have them kind of conversation? Yep. When it's too close to the truth, they pop out. They do. It'd be unbelievable too. Imagine being locked up for you, unaliving your boyfriend's BM, pregnant by that man for the second time, and he's still not claiming you. I couldn't imagine. I beg you. I bet you, Holly Ari. I beg you. Holly Ari so fast, singing like a canary. And that's what I think gonna happen. I mean, when I was watching this video, I was like, well, damn. They started telling on each other immediately. He said, I can give you her. And she said, I could give you him. And I was like, whoa, damn. Y'all might as well have went this video we was just watching, they might as well have went and been with some other people. And I don't think because as fast as they was ready to give each other up, they might as well had not even been together. They should have been okay with what the situation was, because baby, he's not a good father. Talking about wanting to take Amir to the club, wanting to mold him into the wrong legal activities, just like he's doing. Wow, I meant to say Ari. Oh, begging. She ready to get up out of there. She ain't coming. I would never in Holly voice. I would never. Boy, Meek's boys made his mind right. Hmm. I think she's too slow to even comprehend what's even going on. I bet she still thinks she won. You think she thinks she won? Whew. Well, you know what, Foxy? I would have to agree. I think she thinks she coming home, and that's why. And I keep saying this, but that's one reason I do not think she got pregnant on purpose, because I think she felt like she was never going. I feel like she thought she was never going to jail in the first place. You see how they riding Queen Step Page, striking, 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 especially David. Sad. That's super sad. She better sing like a canary. I mean, you better do something. On God, Foxy, I really feel like reality hasn't set in for her ass yet. I don't know how long. You right, but I don't know how long it take for reality to sit in on your ass when you hit them motherfucking doors that they close and the railing going zzzz, boom, and you know you locked in that motherfucker. I don't know how long it take for it to sit in, and that's why I said that's an unstable mind. Absolutely, isn't she lovely? Completely detached from reality. Mental. They listening right now. Let the chips fall. Her ass better start talking because Carlos ain't got her back, but her dumb ass smiling, thinking she got that man. I'm scared of her. I mean that too, but think she won a man. So let me ask y'all something. Do y'all think that some people is so out of their mind that even though they locked up and they can talk on the tablet and get video visits and maybe in-person visits, they oh girl, do y'all think they be okay with that? Like as long as Shorty gone, as long as she gone, that was my competition. So now I got him. Girl, not in there. You and some more motherfuckers got him. But I do think people think like that. I think he was acting like a couple with Holly, but not claiming her. Never date a man that think he the prize. She really thought he wanted her and Ro wanted him. Shaking my head. She did. She thought just like that. He was telling her they was together. He was telling her they was together, Boogie Bella. But at the same time, this is where you have to be smart enough. This one you have to realize the patterns and what's going on. Because what makes you think that other woman is just, let's just say lashing out or acting up for no reason? You know what I'm saying? Like when you start seeing the signs, because they say, and I truly believe this. I believe that men don't treat every woman the same. Like you might be the one, and the last one might not be the one. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when you see it, get the fuck. Get on. These birds are completely detached from reality. I don't know if I would say David is behind that. I don't know if I would say David. Behind what? Did I miss it? Her page is her y'all shut up. Let me go to this page. Mm-mm. Okay, but her new page is up. It's still there. The Queen of Truth, right? Yeah, I know they had did that other page because orange is the new black. Whew. It's gonna set in when that gavel bangs and the judge says life. Ooh, if it take that long, shorty, I swear I'm scared of her, y'all. I'm scared of her. The first minute, that's all I need for it to. I'm telling you, I'm telling you. She isn't in reality. She thinks she's gaining street credibility, and her and Lo's gonna be the new Bonnie and Clyde fantasy world. And Angel, you know what? The only reason, and I hate to say this, they living in that fantasy world is because of social media. You know what I'm saying? This lawyer too has been bigged up. Like she got some magic wand that she could wave, and then the judge is gonna say, "Okay, you're free to go." No, but I really do think that while she was out those 80 some days, social media played a role in, she already ain't mentally stable, number one, but social media played another role in thinking her that it's gonna be okay. Ain't nothing gonna happen to you. You gonna get out of jail on this one. You gonna get out of jail this time. And neither time you came home. Stop believing these people. These people told you wasn't going, and I think you really wholeheartedly hung on to that. You see it didn't set in on him until Meek's boys got him. You need to quit it. You need to quit it. I wonder if they going back to court. She right where she needs to be if she can be faced into killing so easy. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. She is. I don't know what street credibility that give you. That's weak. That's weak minded. Hmm. And they don't. They don't care. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? But see, number one, they don't care about her. This ain't about her. This ain't about her. Cause see, she already told the police she pulled the trigger. So this ain't about her. Now this is about keeping him from being in there with her. Well, she also thought there you go. You took I just said it. Of their promoted OnlyFans, bragging about matching outfits and how this so-called hotshot lawyer is possible. It's possible she thinks that way. Yes, it is. All of that. All of that. She was very, very, very confident. She was very cocky. She was very egotistical out here. Okay. And she got humble real quick. Real quick. To a demon, your life is their trophy. Absolutely. It is. It is. And that's the only reason I feel like she won. I feel like that's the only reason I feel like she feels she won, whether jail or not. She still feel like she won, whether she has to spend the rest of her life in there or not. You said it, Miss Lisa, all in her face. She thought she was the prize, but surprise, surprise. Woo. She knew she wasn't the prize. She knew she wasn't the prize. That's why she wanted to eliminate the prize, y'all. She knew what was up. She couldn't take it. She couldn't face it. She couldn't understand it. She probably spent many nights trying to understand what do she got that I don't? What am I doing wrong? Mm. Foxy say, look at her cocky ass. I would never video. I don't know. She just strikes me as a delusional goofy. Listen, so cocky in the video, and we gonna say she's soft spoken? No, she ain't. No, she not. Mm-mm. And she's an antagonizer. She know what she was doing. He playing on her weak mind. Absolutely. Manipulation. Manipulation. But unfortunately, you still can't unalive somebody because you're being manipulated. You said manipulation is like a drug to a weak-minded person. It is. Give me some more. Tell me some more. Tell me that again. I need to feel that again. Yes, the crash out comes when the communication stops. That's when she's gonna realize she can't leave and be free to be with whoever. I do think he told her they was together. She was doing too much. Yeah. Hmm. Well, they was together. I mean, I don't know if they was in a relationship. I don't know if there was any titles, but they was definitely together. Didn't they create another baby? The page getting took. You talking about Queen of Truth page? Thank you, baby. Um, you talking about Queen of Truth page? Is getting took. You know what he know? What Carlos told him. He don't even know if it's the truth. He just going away. He just going along with it because his friend told it to him. That dud told me everything I needed to know about her. Like she was asking for anything different than Romika. Family time. I know that's right. What you said? She had her last. What's today? Monday. No, let me see what they eating. You say she had her last supper that day. Mm. And that's oodles and noodles. She showed no remorse, and that Thanksgiving post sealed her deal and fate. It did. It did. Ooh. Isn't she lovely? Said it will never set in. They're soulless beings. They can't feel anything. Ooh. Welcome back, that one. Mm. I believe it'll never set in. I believe that. If it ain't set in yet, it never will. And she's okay. I think she's okay. Because the person that she hated so much is gone. Very much so. Thank you so much, Rhonda. Very much so, Miss Lisa. She is dangerous. Nope. Miss Lisa, you is something else. She told Ari that they had 90 days to charge her. When she got close, she thought she was free. Psych. Psych. Huh. If you don't think they coming, baby, they probably would have came on the 89th day. What was it? The 87th day? Baby, please. Just like she knew how many days they had, they did too. That's the very reason she at where she at now, being too damn cocky and self absorbed. Yep. We almost there, y'all. We is almost there. hmm The judge is gonna say denied again. For real. She not coming home. I don't care how much they say free her till it's backwards. It's over with. Who, Miss Lasonda? Like the flunky she is, though, that one. Mm-mm. Like the flunky she is, because ain't no way in hell I done did what I did. I'm still laying up with you, the one who put me in that position, and we still laying up doing the do and making creating another baby. Baby, you had to get the hell out of my life. You didn't cause me enough. I just watched her live. She's good. Mm-hmm. She is. I see it. I see the page. What's sickening is these women who is riding for Carlos, they promoting DV that shows some people don't have no morals. No, they don't. Mm-mm. Fought against it, and now they promoting it. Who, Miss Lasonda? Yeah, I know. Let me go up. Let me go back up, Roz. Oh, y'all ain't even got it to Miss Lasonda. You ain't even got to tell me who you talking about. Welcome back, Ranithia. When they said that's all she does, I knew who you was talking about. I don't even see how grown women are even attracted to flashy, flexing label wearing men. I don't even think that ever caught my eye. And now that I'm older, I recognize that's a narcissist trait. Image. It is. Image. It is, girl. It is. And unfortunately, women too. Women too. And that's a fact. Carlos is the type of man you run from and fast. And fucking fast. She knew she was the back burner supply. She thought she'd be promoted to that top spot. Romika was grade A supply. She isn't. I'm trying to tell y'all. She wasn't. She tried to do everything she did. She tried to look like her. She tried to dress like her. You know, what they say, I can give you the sauce, but the recipe is not going to be the same. I can give you the sauce, but the recipe ain't going to be the same, baby. Her thought process is -0. Fact, she's still in La La Land. Let's see how swear reality sets in. Yeah, I wish we could really see it. I wish we could see it for ourselves, really. You play too much, for real. They don't be playing out here. They coming to get your ass. What you say, Raquel? That is home. I know that's right. That is home, baby. Yep. Mhm. You can tell he was everything to her and worth fighting for. Some people love competition so much. You can tell she crazy over a man leaving her in that car after gunshots, right? Yep. Leaving her baby in that car after gunshots. Yep, she ain't rock him. She probably wasn't even she was worried about was he okay more than the baby. Okay. She has the same judge as the last year. She's not coming home. Holly girl, sit pretty baby on that cot and wool blanket. Yes, it is. Y'all know she gets two cots. She gets two. They get pregnant people two cots. Uh-huh. That's one of their privileges. They extras and a little extra snack. I been back, girl. Where you been? No bail, no bond, denied. Next court date, there's gonna be plenty of them. You know what's new? What's new, Miss Lasandra? Holly is like those cops who were on the scene. A bunch of they was lost. They was lost. They need some more training. I've been felt like they needed more training, and that's because my family has had to deal with Chicago police. Um, you know my family actually sued Chicago police and won. But they do. They need some training, some extensive training, and it's no lie. They scared of the people. It's no lie. Holly is like those. Holly is like, oh, I read that. Get comfortable, baby. Her filing for a restraining order, then making I would never video shows how immature and slow she was. It was bait. She was trying to bait big time. She better get comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's a fact. And that video I was just playing, she was complaining about it smelling like sewer in there. She was complaining. Let me tell you something, baby. You did not just book a resort. Well, I mean, you did. but not the type we like. What's sickening is CC streaming alive on their live saying why they keep bothering and talking about me. They're streaming who live? Holly Zulu man has spread to her supporters is unbelievable. Not in your Maya voice. Um, I can go there. I heard it, but I know who panel that was. Hold on, let me mute real quick. I'm finding it for you right now, Tyrese.
At press 5 if y'all ready for me to play this audio clip. Now, it's not his voice, but I did a thing or two, okay? So I can play what he's saying, but not using their video. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to be kind of
Thank you, Mr. Sonda. Thank you so much.
Creative, okay? And also, he avoided the moment that mattered the most,
lady.
Okay. He never talked about the timeline to Romika death. He never did no step by step. He never cleared explanation. No direct ownership. Do you hear what I'm saying? Okay. Then he turned the accountability into internet hate. He said women are jealous of him. Yeah. He was over there sectionalizing, talking about some women wanted to have, they were saying women wanted to have sex with him and stuff like that. Clout chasing. Even he said from this Romika Clace, y'all women are in his DMs flirting with him, trying to give up that cat. He said he ain't even paying attention to you hoes. Are you kidding me? Are y'all women out there really doing this? Is that what y'all really doing? So,
Gigi girl, you know they like to find out.
Ready? Okay, Joyce said yes. Now, like I said, please hit that link. Come up here. I would love to talk to you guys. All right, check this out.
I'm not even trying to do all this internet stuff, but people keep playing with my name. That's really what this is about.
All right, you heard that? Don't that sound just like his ass? Press 10 if that sounds just like Carlos.
10.
That's 10. What he was saying, honey. Press 10. Did y'all hear him? Now, this is not him, like I said. I did some stuff with my AI shit, okay? But this is what he was saying, okay? Okay, I'll take it from the top. I just want to give y'all a little taste, though. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear it? Okay, they said 10. Yup, sound just like him, girl. Yup, ain't that crafty what I did?
You ain't missing nothing,
Ain't
Angel.
that crafty what I did? Honey, I can go over there. I take clips and snippets, redo that shit, put it out so we can really get the tea. You understand? Let's go.
I'm not even trying to do all this internet stuff, but people keep playing with my name. That's really what this is about. People changing names, using initials, reporting pages, taking stuff down, putting stuff back up. That's what got me hot. Because don't play with me like that. If you're going to say something.
That should be his last concern. Social media, what people changing names to, what people putting up. That should be if you know it ain't you, it could all be proven. Bro, you.
Something, say it with your chest. Don't half say it and then act surprised when I react. I seen what was posted. I seen my name get swished to initials. I seen people talking. I seen the comments, and it's like, nah, this ain't gonna work. You playing games now, and I don't like games, especially.
Not the man that was juggling two women, telling them the same thing. I know he say he don't like games. What you say? They want to. You know how women be, Latte. They be wanting to see what it's about. They be wanting to see why you snap. Why you acting like that, girl? Mm-hmm.
See, when people who don't even know me, never met me, never been around me, got so much to say. That's wild to me. And let me say this real clear. I didn't report nobody page. I didn't take nobody page down. I didn't ask nobody to do that. I actually liked when she came on my platform. I liked that she wasn't scared. I liked that she laughed. I liked that she talked. She gave me something to talk about. So why would I want her gone? That don't even make sense. People be trying to act like everything is about hate. It's not hate. It's jealousy. A lot of these people mad
We
because they want
know.
attention.
We know. We know. Well, I think we've been saying that for a long time. Just like this situation, it was about jealousy. That's why she's no longer with us, because this one right here in the middle was jealous.
They want to be noticed. They want to be close. They want access. That's what that is. I see it for what it is. A lot of these females don't even know me, but they mad like they do. That tells me everything. Now let's talk about the relationship. Since everybody
Nobody's mad like they know you. Everybody's mad because of what you allowed to happen. Yes, I said allowed to happen.
wants to rewrite it, I never disrespected her. I never cursed her out. I never went back and forth like that. I kept my composure. I stayed calm. I stayed nonchalant, and that bothered her more than anything.
I gotta stop it, y'all. This shit gonna piss me off for real. I don't even know why I played it. But truth of the matter is, that's what they do. They don't argue back. They don't have nothing to say. What can they say? If they know you telling the truth, what can they say? You know, what could you say to her? You knew she wasn't lying about anything that she was questioning you about or asking you about. You knew she wasn't lying. So the only thing y'all do when shit like this happen is say, okay, you right. I got you. That's what they do.
Because she wanted a reaction, she wanted emotion, she wanted me to fight with her, she wanted me to show it louder, but that's not me.
No, she wanted you to tell the truth. She wanted you to stop lying. And she wanted you, furthermore, to leave her alone. Yeah, Ty is pissing me off. I'm getting pissed.
I was tired,
Tyrese,
I
it's
was
your
burnt
fault.
out, and when you get to that place, you don't argue no more, you don't yell no more, you don't chase no more, you just, a man, check out. And I did,
No, you
emotionally.
didn't. You didn't check out, though. You didn't check out, baby. That's why you was throwing rocks at her window. That's why you was at the school. You never checked out. She did. You are deflecting so hard that you're putting everything that you was doing to her and every feeling that you know she felt. Now that's how you felt. Because she can't speak, right? She can't put it in perspective for us. So you trying to do it, but what you're doing is you're telling on yourself. That's what you was doing to her.
And that don't make me a bad person. That make me human. I loved her. I never denied that. But love changes. Being in love is different. At one point, yeah, I was in love. I cared different. I showed it different. I
Your
moved
love
different.
did change.
But that version of me didn't exist anymore. And people don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. What was left was love as a baby mama. Love is family, respect, history, not romance. And that's where the problem was. She wanted what I didn't have anymore. She wanted that old version of me. And when she realized she couldn't get it, it made her mad. She said it herself. She said I was nonchalant. She said I didn't care. She said I was cocky. All because
I was listening. Oh, I'm gonna let Gigi say it because I was gonna tell y'all what she said, but I need her to say it because she
I
said so
stopped
good.
reacting. I took a lot when she was alive. A lot. And I'm taking a lot now that she's gone. And people keep acting like she didn't have another side. She did. Everybody got another side. She had a good side, yeah. But she also had a devil side. And that side overpowered the good sometimes. That don't mean she was evil. That means she was struggling. That means she had demons. That means she was fighting something. And people can
You
get mad at me for saying it, but I lived it.
you was the demon. You was exactly who the fuck she was fighting.
I saw it, I dealt with it. And I'm not going to sit here and act like everything was perfect just because she's gone. I never said she deserved anything. I never said that. But I'm not going to lie either. I stayed respectful. I stayed patient. I didn't blow up. I didn't wild out. I didn't embarrass her online. I didn't drag her name. I kept it private. And that takes self-control. A lot of men would have reacted way worse. People want me to cry online. That's not me. People want me to pick sides. I'm not doing that. People want me to say certain things so they can clip it and twist it. I'm not giving them that. I hear everything. I see
We know.
everything. I'm just choosing when to speak. Because at the end of the day, my focus is my child. That's it. That's all that matters. Everything else is noise. Blogs, comments, lives, speculation. None of that raises my kid. People saying I was jealous. People saying I was stalking. People saying I couldn't let go. That's a lie. She did what she wanted. I still gave respect. I didn't control her.
Listen, it's called Connect Team, and it's insane. I don't do schedules or time.
Let me read these comments, y'all. Lies, lies, lies. I would have to agree. Narcissists lack empathy. They're not capable of love. It's all her fault. Ain't it, Miss Lisa? Ain't it? You got another side to you too. You're the devil. He do. He said everybody got another side to him. So so who did you give her in the beginning? She didn't. No, she didn't. The motherfucking nerve of him when he's the devil himself. Lucifer nephew Carlos. Oh my God, I can't listen to this idiot. Girl. Whew, too bad she's not here to defend herself. These new men swear they the prize. Just can't. Pretty as hell. They want to be prettier than you. Sick. Yeah, for real. They didn't whip his no, they didn't. You pick sides, nigga. Yeah, he picked the side, and I keep on telling people like, he picked the side, and it ain't Holly's side. It's his side. That's the only side he on. Y'all heard him very clear. Y'all heard that man very clear when he was on the news and he talked to Tia, and he said his side. Wait till they hear my side. His side. Why? That's all he got. That's all he got for us. He ain't got nothing for Holly. And we know he damn sure because he ain't have Romika side then. He ain't have her back that day. So we know what's up with that. The only side he got is his side. He's such a effing liar. How the FQ get them videos? Carlos put them shits out. I can't stand him. Yeah, the text messages, they came from him. Can't nobody get in his phone but him. Can't nobody get him out of his phone but him and give them to somebody. Sabby, he said his child, not children. He's delusional. He's a delusional demon talking bad about his son's deceased mom. Yeah. Hmm. He wants to be a CC or radio personality. You talk to Carlos, everything you say, be ready to answer in court. Yep. Yep. Your ego is incriminating your ass worse. And it is. It is. And baby, I can't wait till he take the stand. Since we know they going to trial. And she ain't coming home on Wednesday. Why did you attack her at the school, ass white? He hate that people see straight through him. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. He do. He hate it. And that's what's really eating him up. That's what's really eating him up. That's the only time he feels is when it's about him. Carlos act like he's going to trial. He's really Tanya, if you go back to if you replay, because I don't think you was in here, girl, that's it and that's all. That's all he is focused on is himself. These people are not out here fighting for Holly for real. They're fighting for Carlos. They got Carlos and Romika's messages. For what? He not on trial. What the fuck that's gonna do for her? Show that they was in a toxic relationship, show that they had a toxic baby mama, baby father relationship, even when they wasn't together. And when they was together, they probably had. What is that gonna do for her? He's not this man, please. I would never call this man my man, a man. We still want to know how Holly got that mail, Carlos. His side, baby, his side. That's the only side he on, and that's a fact. Keep talking, Carlos. Talk your ass straight into prison. Whew. Hey, Ashley. He's going to be fluffing draws and braiding hair in jail. Okay. Okay. How are you saying you left but was stalking her? And I showed that. I clearly showed that to y'all yesterday. And if y'all didn't see it, it's on Step page. But yeah, he was stalking her. I really just like how he talks. Another thing I experienced as well as research, narcissists tend to put on this low tone, calm voice and try to talk slow, i.e. David, Carlos, they try so hard. But you know what? That's a fact. And he's even portraying himself as, I was calm in the messages. I was calm when she acted up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what he want to look like. But that's not it. And that goes back to what you said earlier, Foxy. Image. Is it true that Ari is saying Romika and Carlos was against Holly? You know what, Veronica? I don't even know. Hopefully we find out on Wednesday. Can y'all please get them likes up? Please.
She's manually
Yeah.
anymore. And it works? Oh, like you wouldn't believe it. My team puts
I didn't stop her. I didn't block her from living her life. But people gonna think what they want to think anyway. They could see the truth right in front of their face
You absolutely right. We sure can. That's how we know you lying.
and still choose something else. So I'm not fighting that. I'm gonna defend myself when it's time, not before, not when people want me to, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying quiet, staying grounded, staying focused, and letting the noise burn itself out because it always does.
So, and that's a lie right there, y'all. Because if you was staying focused and you was staying grounded and you was letting the noise drown itself out, you wouldn't be on a panel addressing people playing in your face in the first place. You wouldn't be on the panels worried about somebody using initials as your name. That shit wouldn't bother you because you would be grounded. You would know it is what it is. He's lying all through here. Let me go back to this one. The loss of control and the perceived escalation of loss of control escalates violence. It does. And you never know what anybody will do when they feel like they're losing you, when they feel like they can't control no more. Yes. If Carlos taps out the relationship, why was he trying to pay to get her address and was calling her new boyfriend? So who really tapped out the relationship? If he really tapped out the relationship, why did he even care about sending her with money to go out of town with her new nigga? Come on now. See, you can't say you tapped out of a relationship and still try to do these relationship things for somebody. You know, big girl, please.
I want to be very clear.
All right. What did y'all think? Honey, I think that shit did a good job. That shit ate. That's what his ass said, y'all. That shit ate right there. Woo, on my soul, that shit ate right there. Press 10 if that shit did a good ass job. Look,
10.
I'm shocked about what the fuck I just did, okay? Woo! Honey, and it did it better because it was so clear. It took out all the other noise around that shit. And it just gave me him. It gave me him. It didn't give me all the other bullshit that was going around. That shit ate, y'all. That shit ate right there. You can't tell me nothing else, okay? You can't tell me nothing else. Collins, it says not connected. It says not connected. You got to come back.
And that's the fact. They will never forgive you for what they did to you. Let that marinate. And they going to blame you for what they did to you. They're going to blame you for what they did to you. It's gonna be your fault. Because he knew he was wrong. That's why he was calm whenever she confirmed. Yeah, yes, absolutely. I said that earlier, but yes, that's a fact. I'm so mad he went on whomever panel and lied like this. I'm even more upset they believe these lies. Yes, they believe these lies, which further lets me know somebody could tell y'all anything. Somebody could tell y'all weak-minded. Somebody could tell y'all anything. Carlos, if you think you're going to put text messages out after this case is over, remember Romika family will have her phone to put yours out. Oh, Carlos, you haven't stayed quiet since that tragic day. He was just as cocky as her coming on live. Now, I know people are like, oh, he can't even come on live. But that's not what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like you saying people won't let you grieve, but you're coming on the worldwide internet and letting people up on your panel. What? Who ain't letting who grieve? Boy, you better spin that shit to somebody who gonna believe it. If he's a witness in her trial, why is he talking to the defendant? Those jail calls are going to seal her fate. Yeah, because sometimes they let that shit ride just for that. Sometimes they let it ride just for that. Sometimes even if you're not supposed to be talking to him, because I'm not very sure if she can or she cannot. I'm not solid on that. But what I do feel like I know, if I'm not mistaken, is that they not supposed to be talking, right? If they even notice that you're doing it by third party, you're doing it any kind of way, that's another reason for them to say you don't know how to follow rules. See, girl, you want to come home, right? They out here screaming free Holly, but I don't know if Holly want to be free. I just can't understand how he allowed this to happen. Shaking my head. Romika wouldn't have acted away if he could have just been honest. She was tired of the lies, man. She was exhausted. I'm sure she was. She told us she was. She said she was tired. And she said she was afraid. She didn't want to be afraid anymore. Carlos made that video by trying to try convincing the judge he has some type of sympathy for Romika death. Boy, bye. But you know what? He doing a better job than Holly did. He doing a better job than Holly did. And Romika know what you was doing with them boys. It's all on her phone. Yeah, possibly. I hope you see pink for the rest of your life, sucker. What you said? Drop the pink hearts in the chat. Put them pink hearts in the chat. For real. Yes, Philly girl. Narcs actually believe their own lies too. They do. They won't. They won't. How can you snake the mother of your child? Shaking my head, your first child at that. Ain't that much hate in the world. She loved that man, and this is what he let happen. Yep. I agree. Yes. For the rest of his life, he's gonna blame her. They can go act like even if she came home, they can go and act like they're gonna be happy. But every time there's an argument or a disagreement, trust and believe he's gonna bring this up. He's gonna remember this. He's gonna taunt her with this. I don't think they believe Carlos. They just gotta go with the narrative to put money in their pockets. A word. That's facts. Lock his ass up. Oh, floss God. He just making a fool of himself on the internet. I want to see if this lady that comes up on this panel is the lady. Let me see. Let me go up some. Because she was talking.
It's heard, okay?
Name was moving online.
Hold on.
People watching. People reacting. He spent more time upset about how his name was moving online than about the fact that Romika is gone.
It was this one lady on here.
This is the quickest way to go from AI beginner to AI fluent.
He surely is, Miss Rhonda. He surely is.
Watch this.
No, she's not supposed to have no.
So
I didn't think so, Nola. I mean, I thought I would know that.
dynamic of the
Let them
relationship.
do what they do.
He painted himself as calm, controlled, patient. Team Romeka pays attention to let
Deserve them kids.
act. I seen what a man check everything else is noise.
It's this lady right
Blogs,
here, y'all.
comments, lives, speculation. None of that raises my kid. People saying I was jealous, people saying I was stalking, people saying I couldn't let go. That's a lie. She did what she wanted. I still gave respect. I didn't control her. I didn't stop her. I didn't block her from living her life. But people are going to think what they want to think anyway. They could see the truth right in front of their face and still choose something else. So I'm not fighting that. I'm going to defend myself when it's time, not before, not when people want me to, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying quiet, staying grounded,
I'm gonna defend myself.
staying focused, and letting the noise burn itself out because it always does.
I want to be
All right, we got OG here. OG, talk
OG
to me.
be
Bring
talking.
it home. Bring
Let's
it
see.
home.
Come on, yes.
Ooh, child. I tell you, honey, what I got out of that AI
Yes.
was a whole bunch of me. A whole bunch of selfishness, a whole bunch of a pity party, a whole bunch of woe is me, a whole bunch of playing the victim. Now, some things I want to point out is number one, for him to say that Romeka had wanted him to be the old him. And the problem with that is the old him wasn't the real him.
Come on
Once the
with it.
mask fell off, then the real him came. And that's the side that Romeka didn't like, the real him, because he love bombed her for a long time. So to break up, get back together, break up, get back together over the 10 years they was together was
I want to
him.
tell y'all something right here though. He did. That's what happened, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And it's so crazy because if y'all really listen, I heard that he was even able to be able to call her mom, and get advice or just speak about what was going on if anything was going on. But and they loved him. They loved him, right? And I believe he put on this whole persona for everybody, for all of them. He put on this persona.
Putting on the mask, taking it off, putting on the mask, taking it off. That's all that was. So when he said, "Oh, she wanted the old me," and I wasn't about that, you right, because that never was the real you, Carlos. The real you came out, and she saw that. Now, when he talk about and call her the devil and things of that nature, he's trying to deflect off of his own behavior, right? For him to call her the devil is him saying, like, exactly what he would do. He would do things to her, and then when she would react, he would call her evil. But she called him a psychopath. He said it in the rap song. She called him a psychopath because that's what he acted like, right? But see, everything that he was, he reflecting it back on him right now. And if people can't see and read between the lines now, that even though this woman is gone and he has still had nothing good or positive to say about her, he has never spoken to the fact that, like, out loud on the platforms, it's all the platforms he's going on, talking to people, giving interviews. It's all about him.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about those male worshiping females over there that's eating 10 yards of his shit right now. Excuse my French, but that's that. And he is glutton for that. He is longing for that. He is longing now that somebody is paying him attention because he's paying the victim. He's playing the victim is what he's doing. And even in all of that, and in her no longer being on this earth, he is still pouring dirt on her name. Pay attention to how he's talking and saying the things that he's saying about Romeka, painting her as a devil, saying that she had another side. No, you're talking about you, Carlos. That's who you're really talking about.
Yeah.
See, because all the things you did to her, all the abuse you did to her was just her reacting to the abuse. That's what it was. So when he would see her act out, oh, she was the devil. She was the devil. She had another side. Yeah, because anybody can bring out another side to another person when they push them to the point of no return. And he did that a lot with her. I'm just looking at the history, and for him to say, "Oh, I was calm, I was cool, I was nonchalant," and I was no, you wasn't. You were violent, is what you were. You were violent. Look at her eye. Look what you did to her. You wasn't calm and cool, collected, and handled things this, that, and the other. No, you were a stalker.
Yes.
You were a stalker. You stalked her. It's what you did, right?
Yeah.
So miss me with it. Everything that he is deflecting and blame shifting on Romeka is exactly who he is. Okay? Don't get it twisted, y'all.
It's a fact.
All you have to do is read between the lines.
All you gotta do is
Even now,
listen.
in that woman's no longer being here in life, he still can't even speak well of his child's mother. And he wants people to think that he is being, the concerned dad. If you really were, why would you cut your phone on and record you going to DCFS? You know why you did that, Carlos? Because you wanted to say to people, see, look at me. I'm going to try to be a good father and go to DCF so I can get to see my son. Yeah, right.
Yep.
That's all that was a ploy and a play to gain sympathy. Because you're playing the victim now when Romeka is the victim in all of this. And it's really disgusting. It's really despicable. You are a piece of shit. You are a piece of work. To know that even in her no longer being here, you are still pouring dirt on her name. You are the lowest of the lowest. You are a gutter rat. You are a gutter rat. You are the lowest of the lowest. You can't even in one sentence say anything good. No memory.
He can't just say all good things. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has to throw that monkey wrench in, right? And it's something called DARVO. It's when they deny, they attack, and they reverse victim and offender. So basically, I had looked this up before, long before. And it says, this is a classic abuse tactic. Denying wrongdoings is the D. Lying, cheating, and abuse. They're going to attack the real victim's character and reverse roles. So the abuser or enabler is treated as the victim, and that's what he's doing right now. He's labeling himself. He wants to be the victim so bad. He wants to put it out there like she caused her own demise, right? That's what he's doing.
Moralizing her, no empathy at all. He has not shown that at all. No, he's the lowest of the lowest. I don't want people to get it twisted. And because he got a bunch of male worshiping fans over there, don't mean nothing.
And I'll say this. I don't know. I don't think there's any proof of her being a stalker even towards him. And the reason, I know people are like, oh, there's messages. I don't give a fuck about those messages. Those are just messages. That doesn't mean that I'm actively stalking you. You can't label me a stalker without proof like she did you. You know what I'm saying? She showed how you was actively popping up and coming where she was. You even made it to a high school reunion of a high school that you didn't go to. Come on now.
Because actually they more worshiping him than they are Holly. They really pretending to be Holly fans, but they ain't.
Come on now. She better talk about it.
Where's her supporters that showing up for her in court? Where's the effort that they're doing for her son? She has with Carlos. See, all of that speaks volumes, and all people got to do is really pay attention and watch what's going on. And but for him, it's despicable and it's sickening. He sickens me to my stomach. Men like him because he's a coward. Actually, he's not a man. He's a coward.
Mm-hmm. He hasn't said he was wrong not one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, what if if I had a couple more minutes, but you have not said that you was wrong in anything one time. And the reason that he keeps speaking on her so bad, y'all, is because he wants to justify his abuse on her. That's it, and that's all. He wants to make it seem like, oh, she did this to me. And that y'all don't know what y'all talking about. That's why, you know what I'm saying? Like, same thing. David is doing it for him, actually. Oh, she stabs him. That's why he hit her in the eye. Huh?
He's a monster.
So nobody knows those 3 numbers. Nobody knows 911.
Okay? I see right through Carlos. And then if anybody can't see it, put your other set of eyes on. Put them spectacles on. Pray for a spirit of discernment, because I see straight through him. He's a piece of crap. It's what he is. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And that's a fact, OG, because I have not been able to understand yet how I loved her, how you miss her, but you get on the very panel that drags her, that talks about her family, that talks about her mother. What you got? What kind of love is that? You get on the panels that actually talks down on her. You don't come on the panels that talks good about her. Maybe you would. And this is just me putting this, you know what I'm saying? Like, hypothetically, maybe you would get a chance to explain yourself. You know what I'm saying? But you going somewhere where she's already disliked. It don't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So what are you looking for when you go up there? You're looking for somebody to go along with what you're saying, somebody who you feel like is gonna put you in a good light, but you never know. You really never know, because I don't think, and I would never want to go on, if I really felt this way about somebody, why would I go on that panel that is dragging you and you're deceased? It does not make sense.
Ain't no good in him. He is playing on the emotions of people that's catering to him right now, because he's playing the victim.
Yes.
And want to talk about, people don't even know me. We don't have to know you to know your behavior. We know you through your behavior, and your behavior has not been nothing but nefarious. That's all it's been. Your history with her, the domestic violence towards her, destroying property, causing a woman to have to move.
Yes.
Allegedly giving her an STI. Like,
oh God,
you want people to really think, dude, that you a good guy, but you are not a good guy, Carlos. You ain't, and I hope you listening. You are a coward. You a liar. You an abuser.
All the
and
things
your
that women
your
don't
day is
like.
coming, because it will be a travesty and a miscarriage of justice if you don't pay for your part that you played in what happened to Romika.
If you're thinking about buying or selling a house,
OG took him on through there. He missed our energy, the opportunity for her to respond is what he missed. He full of it. David is implementing himself deeper and deeper into the mess, and he will be following Carlos to the hole. Just stay close to him. Yes, he is. He has some dark behavior. You're right about that, Lisa. They're catering to yes, because you have people repeating false information, ignoring his behavior that is documented. You have these people saying the same thing over and over and acting like they was right there when they was in the room together, or when they was having, when they was people act like they was right there, like they was in a relationship with them. Okay, they are out here trying to pressure others so bad to really doubt what is reality. It's clear. It's right in front of our faces. It's very clear. That's why you don't have to go make up nothing. You don't have to go create a lie. You don't have to go create paperwork. You don't have to go, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to drag nobody. If it's the truth, it's just the truth. You don't have to do all of that. And that's who he's linking up with. Because he already see, let me go over here because I know they gonna believe me, because shit, they fabricate anyway. So they gonna believe what my lying ass saying. They gonna go right along with me.
Anywhere in or around the Bardo and Paulding counties area, including the blue areas on this map, here's how to ensure that you're seeing every house as soon as it's available. Because did you know that you might not be seeing all the homes that are actually available for sale if all you're using are those traditional home search websites?
Holly gonna get hers. She already getting hers, but you need to get yours. You need to get yours. See, you want to say, oh no, it was the two women, and you want to take all the blame off of yourself, but you were the common denominator between those women. You played a big major part of what happened to your baby's mother, to your first child's mother, to Romika. We saw the display of no remorse as you stood over her body. We saw that.
Hey, Lachelle.
We saw the real you.
Yeah.
We saw the blank expression on your face. You show no sympathy and no empathy.
Yeah.
And then you want to tell me, well, people ain't even gave me a chance to grieve, because you ain't grieved.
And I explained that
You've
already.
been showing.
Don't blame that on the people, because your ass hit that Facebook Live button and invited people up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you did that. So you didn't want to grieve.
That on social media, all out, music playing, you flossing and all of that crap. You don't sound like a grieving man that has lost his baby's mother.
Yeah.
And then you want to get on platforms and act like, oh, they ain't giving me time to grieve. I'm not going to cry on social media. You ain't cried at all. Stop it.
Yeah.
You ain't lost a tear, ain't shedded a tear. And I bet your testimony was a lie. They saying you lied and testified that Romika hit Holly. And it ain't nowhere, it ain't documented nowhere.
Right.
All right, y'all. I'm finna stop playing this. This is Criminal Villains. If I'm sure everybody know who that is. But we could drop the link in. Y'all can go finish watching it. This was the live she did last night. It was a very, very good live. Y'all hear OG speaking all facts. All facts. I'm gonna really wrap it up, y'all. But I just want to say this before I go. And how old are the messages? Joanne, I really don't know. But Joanne, I'm stuck. I really don't care. I'm stuck on the fact that they don't matter. They don't matter. They don't matter until he on trial. Other than that, they can kick rocks. They can kick rocks. But I'm going to just leave with this. And I thank y'all all for being here. But I think we all need to remember, y'all drop the link. Oh, drop the link. So this is Criminal Villains. Somebody gonna drop it. Yeah, he is. I don't care how much motherfucking Chanel you put on and how much, you know what I'm saying? That shit, girl, please, he is lame. But anyway, Y'all, I just want to leave with this. Yes, Wednesday is coming soon. No, Holly is not coming home. Romika is the only victim, not Carlos, not Holly, not nobody else. And look, it ain't no amount of defending that's going to change that. Okay? We already know that. Let's not even pay attention to, because somebody came in and they said somebody over there telling lies. That's okay. Let them manipulate the narrative. That's still not going to get them any justice. That's it. That's all. There's the link right there, y'all. Why didn't it light up blue? Special K drop. Why didn't light up blue, Tyrese? Special K drop criminal villains link. Yeah, absolutely, Ashley. They can twist it, they could turn it, they could flip it, they could do whatever they want to do with it. But the narratives, the manipulation is still not bringing her home, and that's it. That's all. Okay, it's blue in the chat. Okay, good, because it's not blue for me. Now we gonna get out of here. Okay, it's blue. Good. Thank you, Kat. All right, y'all. We finna ride out. See y'all soon. Y'all could drop them hearts though.